Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Messi making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
It's Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Ibrahimovic might just make this.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And here's Kaka. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the... Ibrahimovic! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Now a droll, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through, Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Still goalless. Dunk, kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! And one more try! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kaka, and that could set him on his way. Oh, terrible pass. Tries a shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He whips in across. Cannavaro can get it clear. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Ibrahimovic. De Jong. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
There will be
fruitless.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Torres. That has been cut short. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some
And just a
risks
quick
now
reminder,
to
today
try
we
and
can
get
please
back in
drink
this game.
responsibly.
And
Anyone
it's
appearing
easier said than
intoxicated or
done, as we
behaving
know.
in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Busquets has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That has not gone well. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Busquets. It's run loose here. Lovely ball and a real chance. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kaká with the short one. And that has been slung wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to... Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Raul. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
White spots it and intercepts. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Over to the left. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's gone for goal! Now, what about a counter-attack?
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's it. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Raul, is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although, I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Great vision. Lovely ball and a... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Out towards the flank. White carries the ball down the right. That's going to go a long way. That has not gone well. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. White tries a cross, and they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Bebeto. Now the cross, there's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now a chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
He was under real pressure there. In with the challenge. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Charlotte.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Lewandowski. He's got away. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Solid! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and
the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Torres. Robertson. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have their second corner now. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal could try it again now. Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries to get it clear. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal take the lead. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A wonderful delivery, And all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a
Substitution.
great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cafu. Adams. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And now he has 2. Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Robertson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Minutes has been
Robertson
indicated.
cuts it out. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Torres. And this is Raul. Baresi. And here's Raul. White. That's that, the end. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for...
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Fernando Torres. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get rid. That's really well manoeuvred. And Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Messi, he's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well seen, saw that coming. There will be a throw-in. And this is Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Neymar. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Neymar. Benzema. He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Isco, he's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Here comes the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Isco, good purposeful running this. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice looking ball, spread neatly. Benzema tries to pass it through, and the through ball. He came in hard, very hard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adams with the clearance. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Torres! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Mbappe. And this is Benzema. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a no mistake! Great vision. Great ball, and he takes a shot! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Benzema.
Al Nassr
Number
choosing
21,
to make the first
Mbappe.
change.
Number 10,
Arsenal are in
Neymar.
front now, the game's
Number
only goal.
8,
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this.
Climbs up big! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Goes for the shot! Scholes. And it's Serginho, looking for a runner. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Driving through the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Owen picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Delivers with whip.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. He's in a great position here.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
has
now.
been indicated.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some good work on the right flank here. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Chelsea have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a goal.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he has leathered that. Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 8 minutes is number 9, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
So the
Antoine
game's first
Griezmann.
significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Raul. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Davids. Just eases him off the ball. Quality ball. Van Bouten.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Lewandowski. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. That's Guardiola. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lewandowski. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davids. He's tried one!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well, there's the clearance. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ronaldinho. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Added time.
And this is Torres, and Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mosquera getting this one clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no, what? Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
Lewandowski! Off the post! Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Davids, and it's Vitinha. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's there to get it away.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, super ball. Oh, good ball. Chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Now, power or placement? They've scored! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Van
So,
Nistelrooy.
time for changes
Number
on both sides,
17,
actually.
Vitinha.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
22,
Now, how will things develop from here?
Number
No, that's been
9,
intercepted.
Griezmann.
That's
Number
exactly
26,
what they need to keep doing.
Davids.
Carry on plugging
Coming
away
on
and
the field,
eventually you might
number
just get that little
23,
break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
De Bruyne.
You know, the
Number
interest
10,
value in this game might
Messi.
just take off from here.
Number 20, De Nielsen. Number 16,
Well, look,
Rodri.
they know they've got a height
Substitution in
advantage,
progress.
and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. And here's Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And they're back on the ball again. Tries to pass it through. It's Raul! Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear.
Added minutes
Backwards
has been
here.
indicated.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's a really well-measured ball. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that's that. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And here's Torres, and this is Raul. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. And here's Raul. And here's Lewandowski. Kante does really well to win the ball there. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Conte. Fernando Torres. And they can counter here. It's a searching pass. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. And it's Bergkamp. It's played through for him. And great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bergkamp. Now it's Kante. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's managed to get free. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Volunteers for each
So we
ward.
are still
Please
where we
report to
were
the staff
at the
room
beginning.
immediately.
It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Messi. And this is Torres. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to get it clear again. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it out wide. And it's Cáceres. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's off and running.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Conte. Bergkamp. Great vision. Oh, that's delightful. Well read. And the danger is averted. Deftly away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, again, there's no way through. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Villa. He's beat. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he was quick to react. Bergkamp knocks it into space. Well, there's the clearance, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri, Bergkamp, can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bergkamp deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Very much into the last knockings. Nicely shaped ball.
Cole has been indicated.
Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one.
Can he finish? Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Otto. Rice. And here's Vieri. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Otto tries a cross. Cleared away. He's cut it out. Dunk can get it clear. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul, looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Rice. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vieri. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Ball's gone out of play. Looking for options for movement. Cross from Robertson. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Raul. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Cruyff gets rid without sophistication. Adams. Rijkaard. Now, can they... And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't
And
mind
a quick
admitting
reminder
I wasn't
today,
expecting
everybody,
that.
to make
Still,
sure
I'm
to
not
put any
complaining
litter
about
in
a
the
very
bins
good
provided.
match with a
Thank you for your
surprising scoreline.
cooperation.
Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Arsenal are in
Substitution
a
in
pretty
progress.
decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Demichelis deals with that comfortably. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Isco. He's found a way through. It's Isco! Now it's Torres. Neatly clipped into space. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lewandowski did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Nice physical challenge. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Rice, Milan looking to pass their way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
60 minutes played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's away! So nearly the perfect ball.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Big header! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can clear it away. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He's got away. And this is Lewandowski.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Has a look and place it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Torres. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Aubameyang.
There will be one
That is
minute
a
at
brilliant
time.
interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, what a ball! Fernando Torres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, cracking ball. Dunk gets it away. Raul.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Raul. Here it is, crossed in. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Torres. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's been shifted off it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Raul. Gerrard. Out to the right. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Yamal! Oh, it's come off the upright. He scored! Barcelona are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Donnarumma sends that a long way. Now it's Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Van Basten. He might be in here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's through. It's 1-0 and a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Fernando Torres. Backward it goes. Now there's a... And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk clears it away. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has
Oh, that's a
been
key
indicated.
interception. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And the flag has stayed down. Shevchenko in for the pieces. And it's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Eto'o. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi, Fernando Torres, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He steps in, and that takes a shot. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Looking to play him in. Torres! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's roll! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's there to belt it away. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That is definitely not his best. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Raul. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu is there and he can pick it up. Yamal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Eto! Sensational from Eto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It's Raul! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cross flung in towards the middle. There's the header! Decent enough try. And here's Torres.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's cut it out. Lewandowski, and that could set him on his way. Torres! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot a goal! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Robertson with the clearance. Cafu. Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.